There are things that. Welcome back to Times of Refreshing. I'm your host, Tonya Akonle. I hope you're doing great and I hope you're keeping safe. I'm so glad you can join me once again on this broadcast. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that watched our last broadcast. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. And if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. We are so glad that you're here. Now, last time on Times of Refreshing, I talked about how you can start your own business with little or no capital. And we talked about a lot of things. We talked about, drop shipping. We talked about tutoring. We talked about personal shopper. We talked about, transportation. We talked about cleaning and a variety of things. And I know that I promised that I'll come back and talk in depth about some of these things. And today I want to talk about drop shipping. So drop shipping is when a retailer, mostly online, sells product that does not belong to them. That is, they do not own the product, they do not have the inventory, they do not stock the product, but yet they're able to sell it. And you begin to wonder how. What people do is that you partner with a supplier like Shopify, because I did Shopify. I'm not trying to advertise Shopify right here, but I did Shopify and I can talk about it. Like Shopify, you sign up with them with a fee, and then you get like a sub website of Shopify with the name of the company that you want to use to sell your product. So when that is done, then you have access to their supplies of products. Now, remember, it's not as if you're going to store it. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need anywhere in your room to do that. All you need to do is to identify the products you want to sell. And you list this product, that is, you put it up. And when you do that, your client sees it and then they want to buy it. You now go ahead and sell it to them. Now, how do you make profit? Shopify lists this product at a particular price and gives you the opportunity to scale up the price, to add your own percentage to it, and that is going to be your profit on the long run. But the beauty of it is that you're not going to stock the product, you're not going to pack the product, you're not going to ship the product. The product is shipped directly from the supplier to the end user, who is your client. All you need to do is to list the product on your sub-site. Now, for other suppliers like Alibaba, Sell All, and all other ones, I would not say I know how they operate. That is why I'm going to leave a link below in this broadcast so that you can check this out and know how other people operate. However, I want to say this. You might not need a niche to start dropshipping. When you're starting dropshipping, it's always good to look at products that people need. You can search that online to see what people really need within a space of time. When I was on Shopify, I used to look at what the people will need in the next 3-6 months to know what I need to list. So that way, I list it and then people can buy it. And then I get my own part of the profit. And another thing I want to say about Shopify is that it's good for you to test the market. List a lot of things that you're interested in and see how they move. The one that looks as if people are interested in most, those are the things you should concentrate on. As your site begin to attract more clients, then you will know more what people buy from your site, and then you can make that your niche or your area of concentration. Dropshipping has a lot of advantages, but I will also say that there are some downside to it. Number one, you don't need any overhead. You can do it alone. Number two, you do not need anywhere to store your product, so you don't need to rent a place to keep your product. Number three, you are not involved with the packaging and the delivery, which is the fulfillment of it. So that means insurance and other stuff are also not part of what you need to think about. All you need to do is to list, your client likes, decides to buy, and then it is shipped to them. But this is one of the things I learned. You need to read the fine print when you are getting into contract with any supplier for your drop shipping. You need to know how to cancel if you need to cancel so that you're not stuck. You need to know about e-commerce marketing. If you need to, you might want to employ someone who this is their area of specialization so that they can help you do this, because you need to do a lot of advert. And one of the good things I enjoy with Shopify is that there are always these trainings and there are always these write-ups as to how you can do stuff and how you can maximize, your sales, how you can better build your sub website that is created for you. And that made that a lot easier for me. But I always want to advise, please look at all this before you do it. Another thing is that if you list a product that people really do not need or want, it might sit there for a while. So that's why I said at the beginning, try a variety of products so that you know which one would really, really sell. Now, in North America, we have some local suppliers that if you live in North America, you can contact so that you can use them for your drop shipping product. But globally, there are also other suppliers you can partner with. Before you sign up with any of these suppliers, please make sure you read articles about drop shipping, about the suppliers, about what it entails to be a good drop shipper. Drop shipping can be very profitable once you keep selling and people know that, you do not disappoint, there are no delays, then you'll get more clients. But at the same time, it can be frustrating if your goods sits there, or if you want to opt out and you find out that you're locked into a contract just because you do not check from the beginning. But overall, I think drop shipping is a very good way to relax and just be able to make money. So that's it. That's the little bit I have for you on drop shipping. Let me know what you think in the chat box down there. Make sure you read more about it, because this is just a little part of it, but this will help you to start. If you're interested in drop shipping, please make sure you click those links below so that you can go to some of the sites and see how to start. Say big thank you for staying tuned once again. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you follow us on all our social media handles. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.